So, the game known as Minecraft has just recently turned 10 years old, which is a pretty decent age for a game that still has millions of people playing it. And over time, this game has gone through many eras of existence. But why in particular does it just now seem to be becoming more popular? Why is Minecraft being revived? Just by me saying that the game is getting more popular isn't just my opinion or just a simple myth. There's actually statistics that prove that there's actually a decent incline of new people that are searching up the game and watching videos and other things about the game online within the past couple of months. Within that period of time, Minecraft has grown 25% more popular than it was in the previous 2 years. And just since September of last year, it's grown to be almost twice as relevant, according to Google Search Analytics. So why is the fascination of blocks finally coming back to life in this world? In this video, we're going to find out. Well, hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Dallas, aka Infurness, and I know at one point we all had some kind of interest in this game that allowed us to play around with blocks and have fun doing parkour and PvP matches with our friends on some online server, and also enjoy watching other people mess around with the game and push the limits of what you can do with it. But for whatever reason, it seems to have faded away from relevancy in the big picture of things in recent times. Except I lied, because for whatever reason, it's coming back to life. I guess you could say it's respawning. It seems like once again Minecraft channels and Minecraft news topics on the internet seem to be taking everything by storm as if it was back in 2012. In order to know why, we need to know exactly when Minecraft first became popular. At this point, the game is so old that it's probably older than around 50% of all the people that play its counterpart games such as Roblox and Fortnite. There are actually people watching this video, I can guarantee, that weren't even born when Minecraft was already invented. But the peak of its popularity, based off of what we can look at in the past and through our time machine, was generally around the time of 2012 through 2014. This is what we can call the blocky golden age, just followed by the Stone Age, or perhaps you can call the Cave Age. This was when Minecraft was at the top of the charts in terms of the amount of people finding out about the game, playing it, searching it up, and watching videos about it. But from that time onwards, it seemed to be a procedural downward spiral. And I covered the details of Minecraft's history and Minecraft's lifespan in a video I made before, which also somewhat in part inspired this video, so I'll have the original video linked in the description for you to check out. This way we don't have to waste too much time simply talking about that. Even at some of its lowest points, Minecraft still had the most active player bases amongst all of the rest of the popular games in the world. As a matter of fact, the common criticism that I was given on my previous video on this subject was simply saying that Minecraft itself had never died and still boasted so many millions of people playing it. To put it shortly, I never said in that video that Minecraft had died in terms of the amount of people playing it. Of course, if you were to put this game up on a pedestal with all the other games, it would still be in the top 10 no matter what. Though I'd like to think that the death of a game represents a lot more than just simply how many people continue to play it. Anyways, as we know, and have discussed so many times, it's probably getting quite annoying for me to tell you at this point that Minecraft was bought by Mojang for $2.5 billion in 2014, of which I theorized to be the main source of the game's decline. And during a certain period of time, the game went an entire year without receiving a single update. And the lack of updates was also something that I theorized would be detrimental to a game's success. So why does it seem that the game has taken a full turnaround since then? People seem to be unironically enjoying the game just as if it was back in 2012. It appears we may be entering a blocky renaissance. And this, my friends, is due to a pretty simple thing. And that is a specific change to the market of which Minecraft operates in. It's probably pretty obvious that how successful a game or trend in general is based off of the competition of other trends around it. And one leading factor that can cause the loss of popularity of a certain game, in this case, just so happening to be a pixelated nostalgia game of our childhood memories, could quite simply be due to other things that could be taking people's attention away from it, such as other extremely big and popular popular trends and/or games that may or may not contain things such as #1 victory royales and meme death sounds, along with a lack of interest in the game itself due to a long period of time without it being updated. It's quite obvious to see what happened to Minecraft. But right now, everything is changing. But at the same time, nothing has changed at all. Confused yet? Allow me to explain. Minecraft's style of gameplay is unending and unchanging, meaning no matter what you do in the game, there's always something else that you could do. And I said this in my last video towards the end, when I simply brought up the fact that the only time when you can get bored of this game is when your brain simply runs out of ideas of what to do with it. Due to its simple nature, it unlocks almost limitless possibilities. You may have found out about the game by just watching your friends play it or hearing it from another friend talking to you about it. This is the way most people find out about games anyways. So the social structure surrounding a game's popularity is probably the biggest thing when it comes to new people being introduced to it. If you have a friend group and one friend decides to play a game and then another friend finds that game interesting and starts playing it, the next thing you know, your entire friend group is latched onto that game. And you're playing it all day and all night over Xbox Live, generally just wasting time and procrastinating, until you finally move on to the next popular game. This is what's known as the trend repetition phenomenon, basically meaning that all popular demand for things is recycled. Once people enjoy a certain trend for a long enough time, they move on to the next. Almost like when you're chewing 5 gum and it eventually loses flavor, you're not going to be chewing it forever, and then you just move on to the next thing. However, this is what makes Minecraft different. Minecraft isn't just a stick of gum of which just simply loses flavor after a certain amount of time. The game developers aren't responsible for the game's flavor. It's the people that play it. And it sure does smell like some good cooked chicken. So this is what allows the game to never fully be dried out or get old, because more and more people will just keep coming back to the game after the newest and best trend finally dies down. Almost like a fallback cushion. I bet you probably have the Minecraft launcher application hidden somewhere in one of your folders on your computer. Even if you may not have played it for the last 3 months, I'm sure it's there somewhere. But do you have, for example, Five Nights at Freddy's on your computer? Or Amnesia? It's highly unlikely. But these games were at one point the world's most popular and relevant games ever, and they're both actually younger than Minecraft itself. But it just goes to show the sheer high ground advantage that Minecraft has. And also, a simple answer could be just because of the recent updates that have been coming out, which have drawn back the attention of all the people that used to play it, and also new people from all of those people referring them. So it appears that one-hit wonders will always soon fade away, but one-hit enchanted diamond swords are here to stay. But there is one final reason to why Minecraft just may be becoming relevant today again. The memes. So that's why Minecraft is popping yet again, and why we can all just have a good time with it once again without being judged by our friends and looking like a loser in the school courtyard simply for not getting a golden scar achievement in Fortnite. But if you did enjoy this video, then I would appreciate it if you would just kindly annihilate the subscribe button and the like button, and you'll get 10 years of good luck if you do so. And I'll see all of you guys in the next video.